Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we created this look. I first did a Venom look before, but it was not successful, so I recreated it again. So if you want to see how I did this, just keep on watching. This is me showing off my skin. Oh! So I'm just using a black eye pencil to like map out the shape of the Venom. I'm just doing that for the side of the mouth. I then drawed another side for the left eye and the other one for the Venom eye. Then use a black Snazaroo face paint, which is very matte, and I'm using that to cover up the places that I want to cover up. As you can see, the places that I've mapped out, I didn't cover them up. I'm just covering up the sides of the places that I've mapped out. When you're doing this, just be careful. Just make sure you just take your time when doing it so that you won't ruin anything, because mapping that eye alone was I found it very difficult. But then now I was just putting some face paint underneath my chin and then my neck as well, and a little bit on my ears, which I didn't even show, but yeah. I then used a white eye pencil and then just mapped out the places that I'm going to draw the teeth. You can map the teeth anyhow you want it, but for me, this time I had to take it easier than the last one, because the last one the teeth wasn't very much. It was all spaced and it didn't look good actually. So this time I had to take my time and then give it a lot of teeth and then like less space. Now when I was doing this, I was very nervous because I was thinking, if I mess up this look, it's over. So I'm using the Snazaroo face paint, and this is the red face paint. So I'm using that to like map out the gum of the Venom. I'm doing the same for the bottom part of the mouth as well. I then went in back and then gave the between the teeth some strokes so that it will look very realistic, like a real teeth, if that makes sense. To make the teeth look more realistic, I went back in and then gave between the teeth some lines so that it will look like a very real gum, which is actually not, but I'm just saying. Using my Revolution eyeshadow palette, I went in with a wide eyeshadow shade and then just applied that on the gums just to make it look darker and more realistic. Using the same face paint, I went back in and drew the strokes like veins. I know you're not seeing the other side on what I'm doing, but I was so concentrating that I didn't even realize that I was not recording it properly. Now you can do this anyhow you want. Just make sure you draw the veins in a way that it will actually look more realistic. I then used a white face paint and then went back in with the teeth so that it will look more shaped sort of. So I added more face paint on it, and then yeah. I then went in with a brown eyeshadow to like apply it on the edge of the teeth, just to give it more shape and make it look more scary, sort of, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it was giving it the shape that it needed. I was nervous with this one because I'm like, if I mess this up, oh my god. But yeah, I'm using the same face paint again, and then just drawing between the teeth so that it will look like a very opened mouth. I was so nervous. But yeah, I used that black face paint and then drew between the teeth and then gave it more shape so that it will look like the Venom is opening its mouth. I then used a liner brush and dipped it in the face paint and gave that teeth some shape. As you can see, I'm just stroking around the teeth just to give it more shape. I'm doing the same with the bottom part as well. Using the same face paint, I went back in and covered the Venom eye. Because Venom's skin is so detailed, I had to use a white face paint again and then just give it that kind of like glossy look. Because I didn't want to use a gloss or lip gloss just to give it that shape. I didn't want to ruin anything because I did that mistake the last time, so I didn't want to repeat it again. Now I'm just using the same face paint again and then apply it on top of the gums just to make it look, give it more shape. I then used the same white face paint again and then added some like white strokes on the vein. I then used a liner just to line my eye. I applied some lashes and boom. Now guys, I'm happy with how the way it came out, like purr. If you want to see the whole thing, just don't talk, just keep quiet. But yeah, this is what we recreated again. The last time I did was a disaster. I think this one is better than the last one, so oh, but yeah, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Also turn on your post notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I post a video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.